Hello history friends! Almost every country in the world has debt as part of its economic development strategy. National debt is not merely a burden, but also a tool to drive growth if managed wisely. However, the amount of debt and how it is utilized is always a topic of debate. Is this debt being used for productive purposes, or is it becoming a burden for future generations? National debt is often seen as a worrying burden. However, in reality, almost all countries utilize debt as a way to finance development and accelerate economic growth. Of course, the amount of debt a country holds is influenced by various factors, including government policies, infrastructure needs, and global conditions at the time. With changes in government leadership in Indonesia, different economic policies have influenced the country's foreign debt. During President Sukarno's era, debt began to emerge, primarily due to large-scale projects and international relations established with foreign countries. The Suharto era was also marked by a significant increase in debt due to various major development projects and loans from international institutions such as the IMF and the World Bank. During the reform era, Indonesia's presidents faced different economic challenges. For example, during President Megawati's leadership, foreign debt temporarily decreased. However, during the administrations of President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono and Joko Widodo, the debt amount increased again as various large-scale infrastructure projects were initiated. So, which president accumulated the largest foreign debt? According to data from Bank Indonesia and the Ministry of Finance, as of January 2025, Indonesia's total foreign debt was recorded at 8,909,114 million Indonesian rupiah, an increase of 1.22% compared to December 2024, when it was 8,801,119 million Indonesian rupiah. The following is the development of Indonesia's foreign debt over time. 1. President Sukarno, 1945 to 1967. By the end of his term, Indonesia's foreign debt was recorded at around 32 trillion Indonesian rupiah. Second President Suharto, 1967 to 1998. Foreign debt increased significantly to 541.4 trillion Indonesian rupiah. Third President B.J. Habibie, 1998 to 1999. Indonesia's foreign debt stood at approximately 938 trillion Indonesian rupiah. Fourth President Abdurrahman Wahid, 1999 to 2001. Debt increased to 1,271,000,000,000 Indonesian rupiah. Fifth President Megawati Soekarno Putri, 2001 to 2004. By the end of her term, foreign debt was recorded at 1,278,000,000,000 Indonesian rupiah. Sixth President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, 2004 to 2014. By the end of his second term, Indonesia's foreign debt reached 2,608,000,000,000 Indonesian rupiah. Seventh President Joko Widodo, 2014 to present. As of August 2024, Indonesia's total government debt was recorded at 8,461,993,000,000 Indonesian rupiah. The increase in debt over time has been influenced by various factors such as development policies, global economic conditions, and fluctuations in the rupiah's exchange rate against foreign currencies. So, why does Indonesia's debt continue to rise? Many people wonder whether this indicates a struggling economy or is simply part of a development strategy. Some key reasons behind Indonesia's increasing debt include infrastructure development. To realize large-scale projects such as toll roads, airports, MRT, and LRT, significant funding is required. Therefore, the government opts for debt to ensure these projects can be completed promptly. Economic crises. During economic crises such as the 1998 crisis or the COVID-19 pandemic, debt becomes a tool for the government to rescue the economy and provide social assistance, vaccination programs, and economic recovery measures. Rupiah depreciation. A significant portion of Indonesia's debt is in US dollars, so when the rupiah weakens, the debt amount recorded in rupiah increases. Fiscal policy. When government expenditures rise, for example, due to subsidies, while tax revenues are insufficient, debt becomes an option to cover the budget deficit. It is crucial to note how this debt is managed and whether it is being used for productive purposes that benefit the people. Do you think Indonesia's debt is still within reasonable limits, or has it reached an excessive level? Leave your thoughts in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any interesting information about economics, geopolitics, history, facts, and world events. See you in the next video.